Trusting in divine timing is about aligning with the flow of life rather than resisting it. It is about understanding that everything happens at the right moment, not a second too soon or too late. It is about surrendering the need to control every aspect of your journey and embracing the wisdom that comes from waiting for the right time. When you trust in divine timing, you align yourself with the greater forces at work, and you open yourself up to receive your desires in the most beautiful, harmonious way possible. Align with the feeling of fulfillment speaks to the profound concept that our external reality is a reflection of our internal state. What we experience in life is not dictated by chance or external circumstances, but by the vibration we hold within. When you align yourself with the feeling of already having what you desire, you set in motion the forces that bring that desire into physical form. This concept can be difficult to grasp at first, because we are so conditioned to believe that we must see things before we can feel them. But the true power of creation lies in the ability to feel it first, even before it materializes. One of the key aspects of aligning with the feeling of fulfillment is learning to live in the end. This means that instead of waiting for the external world to give you permission to feel happy, successful, or loved, you cultivate those feelings within yourself first. You begin to think, act, and feel as though your desire has already been fulfilled. This may feel unnatural at first, but it is one of the most powerful practices you can adopt. When you feel as though your desire is already yours, the universe responds by aligning circumstances, people, and opportunities that mirror that internal state. It's important to understand that this isn't about pretending or forcing yourself to feel something you don't believe. It's about shifting your focus away from the absence of what you want, and instead nurturing the emotions that would naturally arise if your desire had already manifested. If you desire a loving relationship, instead of dwelling on loneliness or frustration, you begin to cultivate the feelings of love, joy, and connection within yourself. You treat yourself with the same love and respect that you would expect in a relationship. In doing so, you become a vibrational match for the love you seek, and it becomes easier for that love to find its way to you. Aligning with the feeling of fulfillment is also about recognizing the power of your imagination. Your imagination is not a place of idle fantasy, it is the creative engine of your life. Everything you experience in the physical world was once an idea in someone's mind. By engaging your imagination, you can practice feeling the reality of your desire before it arrives. You can visualize what it would feel like to have already achieved your goals, to live in the house you want, to have the career you dream of, or to be in the relationship you desire. The more vividly you can imagine it, and the more deeply you can feel it, the more real it becomes to your subconscious mind. One of the challenges people face when trying to align with the feeling of fulfillment is doubt. It's easy to feel like you are pretending or deceiving yourself, especially when your current reality looks very different from what you desire. However, this is where faith comes into play. Faith is not about blindly believing that something will happen, it is about knowing that your internal state will eventually manifest in the external world. And you must hold steadfast to the feeling of fulfillment even when there is no physical evidence to support it. This is the essence of living in the end, and it is a practice that requires patience and trust. Another important aspect of aligning with the feeling of fulfillment is gratitude. Gratitude is one of the highest vibrations you can emit, and it naturally aligns you with the feeling of having already received. When you are grateful for what you already have, you signal to the universe that you are ready to receive more. Gratitude shifts your focus from lack to abundance, from what is missing to what is present. This shift in focus not only changes how you feel, but also changes the frequency you are emitting. The more you practice gratitude, the more you attract experiences and circumstances that reflect the vibration of abundance. It's also important to remember that aligning with the feeling of fulfillment is not about being in denial of your current circumstances. It's about choosing to focus on the reality you wish to create rather than dwelling on the one you want to leave behind. This doesn't mean ignoring challenges or pretending that problems don't exist. It means holding on to the belief that you have the power to change your reality through your feelings and thoughts. You acknowledge where you are, but you don't allow it to define you. Instead, you define yourself by the reality you are creating. The more you align with the feeling of fulfillment, the more momentum you build. Your energy becomes focused and clear, and this clarity allows the universe to respond quickly and decisively. You will start to notice synchronicities, opportunities, and people showing up in your life in ways that support your desires. This is the universe's way of reflecting back the energy you are emitting. The key is to maintain that alignment consistently, even when the outer world seems unchanged. Trust that the changes are happening beneath the surface, and in time they will be visible. Aligning with the feeling of fulfillment is about embodying the emotional state of having already received your desire. It is about living in the end, using your imagination, practicing gratitude, and maintaining faith even in the face of doubt. By aligning your internal state with the reality you wish to create, you become a powerful co-creator with the universe, drawing your desires into your life with ease and grace. This alignment is not just a mental exercise, it is a way of being that transforms how you experience the world and allows you to create the life you truly desire. Let go of control and attachment delves into one of the most challenging aspects of manifestation and personal growth. Many people believe that in order to manifest their desires, they must exert control over every aspect of the process. They think that if they are not constantly pushing, planning and managing, nothing will happen. However, this mindset creates resistance and limits the flow of abundance into their lives. Letting go of control and attachment is about surrendering the need to micromanage the outcome. Trusting that the universe has its own way of delivering what you want, often in ways that are far beyond your imagination. One of the first things to understand when learning to let go of control is that control is often rooted in fear. We try to control situations because we are afraid that things won't turn out the way we want them to. We fear disappointment, failure, or the unknown, and so we cling tightly to our own plans and expectations. But this fear-based approach to life keeps us in a state of tension and anxiety. It limits our ability to see the bigger picture and to allow the universe to work its magic. By letting go of control, you release the tension and open yourself up to the infinite possibilities that exist beyond your immediate awareness. Letting go of control does not mean giving up on your desires or becoming passive. It's not about resigning yourself to whatever happens without taking action. Instead, it's about releasing the need to dictate how things must unfold. You still take inspired action toward your goals, but you do so with the understanding that you do not have to figure out every detail. The universe operates with an intelligence far greater than our own, and it knows the fastest, most harmonious route to bring your desires to fruition. When you let go of control, you allow the universe to guide you toward the right people, opportunities, and circumstances that will help manifest your desires in ways you may not have anticipated. Attachment, like control, is another form of resistance that can block the flow of manifestation. Attachment happens when we become fixated on a specific outcome, believing that our happiness or success depends on it. We attach ourselves to one way of achieving our desires, and in doing so, we close ourselves off to the many other ways the universe could fulfill our wishes. This attachment creates a sense of desperation, and desperation is a low vibration that repels what we want. When you are attached to an outcome, you send out the signal that you don't believe you will be okay without it. This energy of lack and neediness pushes your desire further away. Letting go of attachment is about cultivating a sense of inner wholeness and trust. It's about knowing that your well-being and happiness are not dependent on any external condition. When you can detach from the outcome, you signal to the universe that you are open to receiving what is best for you, even if it doesn't come in the exact form or timing you imagined. This openness allows the universe to work on your behalf, often bringing you something even better than what you originally wanted. Detachment does not mean indifference. It means trusting that no matter what happens, you will be okay, and that life is unfolding perfectly for you.